and out for game 2 for me for the night. Ugh. It's like I'm gonna have my hands full, man. I don't know if I said earlier, I've got the Rams and the Cardinals in 2 separate leagues, and they're probably the least talented of all the teams in the game. I mean, out the box, I think the Cardinals are 72 and the Rams are 73 overall. Um, let's see, who can I re-sign? What happened? You gonna sit next to me? I got plenty of money. Renfro, Akers. I think the secondary is like my biggest concern. The secondary. I've got to do something for the secondary. And no one's giving up secondary, yo. Oh man, it's staff.
Look at my card.
You have it in
My hand.
yeah, in your hand, but you have it in the game too, right? You have it on the thing, on the TV.
I want to play. I want to play.
You're gonna play bedtime, but you're gonna go play. You gotta go to bed, my boy. You can't be staying up this late. Who's watching me? Say something. Mavis watching me? Okay. Hmm? I'm not in the TV. Ooh, that was fast. Oh, man. Alright, fellas. Do you want to be the L and the A? No, you're going to be the letter B. B's for bed. Why is for you sleepy?
National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. Tonight it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
B for beach, yes, but B for bed, because that's where you need to go.
It's the first weekend of
it is. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
What are we going to do here? Gonna have my hands full. Okay.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. And his first pass is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down.
Maddie, you're on my arm.
Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. to Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
Jesus.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd
Man,
down.
look at
That's
the
something
pocket.
to be
We just
wary
moved
of
the whole
as this game
thing.
continues.
And they'll send Cup in motion right.
Man.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
First down from Higbee. And since so many have forgot about him among the league's top tight ends, time to give him his due. He has improved so much across 7 NFL seasons, going from backup to true receiving threat. 72 catches last season. Expect more of the same this one.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. To the 43, 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks.
Damn,
and plenty
6
of other
sacks
turbulence
last
in the
week.
pocket for him as well.
From the 43, here's
Ooh,
a
this is
2nd down
pressure.
and 6.
Smells like pressure.
Play action. Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll bring Renfro in motion right. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Nice footwork at the 25. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 30 yards there. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. To throw is Stafford.
What a bad
throw. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Oh, my
the defense
God.
geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for
that was so bad. Look. Come on. Who didn't even go for it? It's rough.
The opportunity lost.
Very rough. Very rough. All right. Let's see what I can do here.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down.
Whew. Damn, that pick sucked. It was a good drive too, man. It's wild, bruh. Wild.
Close to the 15-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. The Bengals hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
11 MT.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
So 3rd down, and defensively, the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
11.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the 2nd quarter.
On 2, ready? 11 mighty. 12.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a
Every
deep
time I
ball,
see that.
but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Let me see something. Why is he... No. Okay. That's fine. We're good. I'm not sure why it's there, but... Box. I don't know what
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Ooh, no horse count?
43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Now he's free at the 35. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now Stafford. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Oof. Wow.
Throwing there, but this
I hear you.
is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender
Did not
running
think you
with
would
a
get there.
receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Through the middle of the field. He's on his way. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
You know what?
As a fan, is there anything
try
prettier
this.
than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
Oof. Oof.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Stafford on first down.
That was so late. I saw it. Why did it come out so late?
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. An even 100 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a first down.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right. On 1st and 10, Stafford going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25.
Woo! Big plays. Yikes.
63 yards. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead.
Okay.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point right down the middle.
Okay.
And the lead
I
is
need
up
to
to
stop.
8.
You gotta stop.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11 MT,
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A solid pickup there by Mixon, and when he's running it this way, the Cincinnati offense takes on an extra dimension. They love to run the football and shut people down with Mixon carrying the load.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ready?
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Okay.
Good for 19 and a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Oof.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2 running backs.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11.
Inside handoff to Mixon. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On one, ready?
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
11 minus.
Here's Burrow. Hard throw, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
You got to block that, man.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Oh my gosh, Jake Heller.
Scrimmage and taken down.
Where's the cat?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
How would I play this?
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanket into passing lanes.
Now Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in
Oh, you lying. You're lying to me.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh,
His
my
eyes
Lord.
already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stafford.
Oh.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. A pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, it Next, it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be taken at the 10.
Oof,
So
big game so far. Oh my gosh.
Game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On the handoff, it's Akers. He's
Come
able to
on.
6 down to the 18.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Oh,
Say, all right,
my
guys,
gosh.
we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down. Here's Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Jesus, bro.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Going right back to Akers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Stafford. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I need points. I need points here.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And that gives gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
The tight end in motion right. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
On the give, this is Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 29. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Gun.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
12.
Now Burrow.
Oh, I just missed it.
This one complete to Yoshivas. A 3-score game here
Nah,
late.
come
You can probably
on.
rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Still going. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mixon is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Oh, good call.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A give up the middle to Akers. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Oh, shit.
Here we go, here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here we go, here we go.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
11, Thomas.
To throw, Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
It doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
On 1, ready?
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon.
Oh, nope.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 1, ready?
3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Throwing, Burrow.
Ah.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here it is, 4th and goal. They'll run with Mixon, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Woo!
Mixon
Thank you.
unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Oh, man. I don't know what to do here. I gotta get out of here.
We gotta have 2 hands on the football here as they run on
Good
first
game.
down.
Oof.
They'll take this for a short gain.
Good game.
To be the final play of this ball game.
Good game.
So it's the Rams here that take home the W. And this one, Charles, and too much Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So for the Rams, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2
First
on
W.
the young season. And they'll
First
have another road
W.
date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. Next game,
man.
guess what? Charles and I will be here
like,
again. It's the NFL.
this should have been a touchdown
on EA
right here.
Sports.
Looking at the tight end. Tight end gets covered. Come back route. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that was terrible. That's a good call right here. Good call, good call. All 22. Throw the ball upfield. Came down with that safety a lot. I don't know what happened here. Inside. I'm just trying to kind of body check Chase. I don't have the speed. I got lucky here. Definitely got lucky here. One-on-one with Cup. He's up. He's off him. Look, he's off him already. If I had anybody faster, and I go get it. I almost have it on the other side. Nobody's open. I took away that middle guy. Nobody's open. Pick by this guy. That was a user. He went to go get it, overshot it. I fat fingered the return because this is a touchdown. Had to wait. The block shed on was just can't do anything there. They bumped into each other. I thought I would have got home by then. How many guys are blocking? That's 6. Donald OD quiet. Oh, look at that. Like, animations are so bad. Like, why does this guy look after he makes his move, Where's he going? Where's Donald going after he makes this move? I'll take it though. Oh, this guy, Robert Rochelle. I'm not even sure who he is on my depth chart. Going for the swat too. Look at this. Cam Akers. Cam Akers wasn't trying to lose this game. Who is this? Ooh, Turner. The young boy Turner. He had me on this wheel route too. Food on the wheel route. So she wrote, fellas. Good night.